Hello everybody and welcome back to Space Engineers Solo Survival episode 110. You may notice I am standing on the Earth-like and not the moon where we left off last episode. It's time for me to put this series to bed. We started this adventure on the 11th of October 2021, so it'll be 4 years, well, from when I'm recording this, pretty much 2 weeks, and it'll have been 4 years since we started this series, which is a very, very long time for a series to go on. And the amount of stuff that's gone on within the space, and obviously, personally, across those 4 years, it's been a hell of an adventure. I can only thank you guys for joining me. People will say that we didn't achieve as much as we could have in 4 years. It's a long span of time. We took long hiatuses between recording, etc. But I'd like to highlight that the main thing here is I had fun. I had a lot of fun with this series, and I had a lot of fun bringing you guys along for a solo survival journey that did start off vanilla. Obviously, we introduced some mods later on, but it was pretty much true Space Engineers solo survival, roleplay, making things look nice, which I believe we did. And I just had an absolute blast, and I'm not fussed that we didn't speedrun the game in 20 minutes. I really, really enjoyed what we did. So we're going to go on a bit of a tour today, go have a little mooch around and appreciate some of the bases. I'm not going to showcase everything because there's loads of little outposts we captured. You guys can go and check them out, because I'm going to put this world on the workshop for you guys to go and do what you want with. And we're going to start a new series, which will be the same life force as this one, but we're going to go back to basics, because I think this series for me stagnated a little bit. I lost some of that excitement and passion which was present at the start of the series. As you remember, we had some really chaotic and funny moments, and I feel like that dwindled over time, just because of how long I would go between recordings, sometimes due to external circumstances. So going forward, we're going to start a new series with the Apex Survival update. Obviously, we've got food now, which is fantastic, so new mechanics introduced, so I think it's the perfect time to wrap everything up and start a new series. So here's where we started. If you guys remember episode 1, I crashed this pod. Actually, we've still got our starting pod right here. Crashed it into this frontier outpost, which was from a encounters mod, I think modular encounters. We landed right here and decided to make this place home. So let's have a quick little look around here. Here's the pod. Got the Gatling guns on the front. Never quite got this thing finished. That's a running theme throughout this world. But you know what? It did the trick. It's not perfect, but it worked. Got the actual outpost itself, which is largely unchanged. I think I might have added the panels, maybe? I don't know. I think I added the survival kit in the refinery. Yeah, I definitely added the refinery. We've got the little bridge here onto the courier. Battle for the transport courier. Who remembers that episode? That was an adventurous episode. Those are the kinds of episodes that I want to bring back. Got the sun deck, where you can work on your tan, the old baby X-Wing pad as well. Yeah, I've not been back here in so long. I can still pretty much remember most of the stuff though. We had the baby X-Wing parked down here. This was the original area for it. Obviously that thing met its unfortunate end. We've got the production facilities over here. Oh, what did we call it? I think it was Bob. Was it Bob? I can't remember. We had the little atmospheric roller drone which we used for like 5 minutes down here. This little area that I was building the solar panel which kept falling apart. Here's a little battery house. Is that glass? It is glass. Yeah. Never ever got around to painting this stuff. Got the power towers. And we've got the Gatling turret bunker over here as well. We have those pesky drones that were causing us a lot of headaches. Again, also unfinished. But it did the trick. Little interior here as well. Very nice. I think there's a base over there somewhere as well. One of the big ones that we captured. Maybe it was down that way, behind the tower, I can't remember. Got the drill rig over here. So this is a fully functional outpost. Like, if someone wants to pick this up and just run with it, there's plenty. You know, you've got a drill rig, you've got a transport ship, you've got a mining ship, you've got defences, production capabilities. It's self-sufficient, so very nice. We do have a base on the ice lake as well that we captured, so we'll go and have a look at that as well. But goodbye Frontier Outpost, you were absolutely brilliant. And here we have the ice lake bases. So this is the one I captured, and then that one I built over there. I don't think we ever got around to actually repairing this thing. We were trying to bring it back to life, if I remember correctly last time, but we didn't spend too much time here. This is one of the NPC encounters that we took over. It's actually a really cool base, to be fair. It is pretty big, as you can see. It's got plenty of like production facilities and power generation and everything. Oh my god. Oh, we were scrapping this. Yes. I remember now. I think we were using... No, we weren't using the drone. We were using hand tools. But yeah, we were actually breaking this down for parts. Oh man, I don't know why, but like the white armor block ice lake base has always hit me right in the nostalgia feels, because when I first started playing SE, a long time ago, I always used to make bases on the ice lake, and I never understood paint, or I never cared for it, so all my bases were just white. I think a lot of people do that, and it's just got that early game feel, that sort of magical nostalgia charm. You know, there's just something about it. I don't know, something about the whole atmosphere of this game. Ah, man, right in the emotions. Yeah. And then we built this little ice refinery section over here. So we've got the rover, which I did my very best to destroy, but it's still here with us. We did have a assault gun on the top there that's been replaced with an autocannon turret, so it's less top heavy, and it's actually now a pretty good little runner. Another power tower over there. Underground fuel storage for safety. I think this thing's got loads of ice now as well. So if you want to carry on, yeah, 220k. And there's a drill rig out here that you can just collect more and more ice with. Is that fully? No, I think there's another rung in there that it can extend. Got a defense turret here, nothing's getting past that. God. Landing pad up here for the Athenian shuttle. We've got the swinging arm over here, so yeah, you can probably push it out a little bit more, but yeah, so a little refueling base, and this pretty much supplied us with loads of hydrogen for what we needed for the survival run as well. So from here, we created the Athenian shuttle in that base. It was actually in that hangar on the left over there that we built it. We fueled it up here, and then we went to the stars and we built the asteroid base. So this was pretty much right above the base on the planet. We've got two auto miners up here. We've got the Athenian shuttle, Space Bob, I think it was called. And we also built this arty gun for defense as well, because things were getting a little bit tasty last time we were here. Fortunately, we've never had to use it, but I do like the emplacement that we built for it. Very, very nice. I like this whole base. To be honest with you, this is probably my favourite asteroid base I've ever built. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. Did a really good job with this one. You got the two auto miners that you can just get cracking straight away. There's iron on this asteroid, and the other ones are marked out, so you can basically start churning out production. And that's the thing with this series, you know, is we could have easily just sat here and built 20 refineries and made a million different things, but I much preferred what we did, you know, taking things a little bit more slow and having an adventure. Obviously we built the Orville and the gunship up here as well. And also, I didn't cut too much out of the episode, so if you rewatch the whole thing, it's pretty much the whole survival run. I mean, I did cut little bits here and there, but most of the episodes are 30 to 40 minutes, so 109 times 30, 40 minutes. This is how long I played this save for. But yeah, really proud of this base. Coming in here, got that scaffoldy feeling. Production facilities down here with the lighting for the ambiance. This is another base that's pretty much self-sufficient. You just need to load up the... And you can probably put an engine on it, and you're sorted, but there's a reactor in here. Got the old to-do list. Oh, God, I wonder when the last time I wrote on that list was. Flipping heck, I don't even know. Got the battery bank. Got plenty of power there. And then we've actually got a little living area up here if we head up these stairs. So we constructed our first jump drive at this base as well. Go through this airlock. And we've got the living quarters with quite the view here as well. You can see the landing pads outside. Yeah, really happy with this base. It probably could do with a couple of finishing touches, but to be honest with you, it's pretty good as it is. I mean, it does everything you need to do. You can berth the Orville, got a shuttle, 2 auto miners. You can dock another ship there as well. Plenty of room to grow. So from here we built the Orville. What's that? Yeah, well, I'm not going to give you a poke. So from here we built the Orville with the jump drive, and we headed over to the moon. I've managed to lose a moon. There it is. And here we are on the moon with the jiggly oxygen farm. This base is probably the most complete and the one I'm the most proud of. I think it looks absolutely brilliant, this place. Really happy with the look of the actual base itself. The hangar could have done with a bit of work still, to be honest, but this part here, perfection. So we've got a couple of ships. Let's have a look at these first. So we've got the Reclaimer over here, the gunship we made to combat those pesky drones, and it did its job well. Absolute drone swatter this. Took a few hits because we had a bit of a brawl last episode. So it just needs tickling up. This will buff out. She's a tough nut. I managed to fly her back like this, so she can take the heat. Go you quick squiz around the inside as well. Like I said, just barely used. One owner, 2 keys. Got the well enclosed cockpit here. Yeah, just a bit of welding and she'll be sorted. Then we've got the Orville, which I'm also extremely happy with, which we built on a separate video. I think it looks brilliant. Let's go have a quick squiz around the Orville as well, the exploration ship. Oh man, it is quite sad, but you know, I'll leave the loop open. You know, if I ever get inspired to come back and do another episode, I will. The hangar area, someone's already claimed that. It's been there for a while. Interior and the bridge. So yeah, if I ever get the urge, I will come back and do another episode. But I think for now, it's time to close the tin on this and move on to pastures new. Let's have a look around the base here. So we've got the Rhino, the assault rover. It's been through a lot, this thing. It served us very well, actually. Swatted a lot of drones. The production facilities here. Storage. And we've got power around the back. This section up here with the landing pad outside. Did have the welding ship here, but it's with the station at the moment. Got the section up here which we never really used, but you've got a good overview of pretty much everything up here, and then you can head outside. And you've got control over this dish, which I never used that either, apart from when I set it up, but it's a cool observation area. Just never really needed to observe anything from it. And we've got the bunkers as well. Did their job very well. Got the large gunship hangar in here, which was a recent project. Massive, massive hangar space. And got a lift. Plenty of room in here for all sorts of goodies. Got the fighter bay. And then we've got the internal goings on down here. In case you need to do any work on the pipes. Just don't fall down that hole. And then from here, we went directly up and we started to construct the space station in orbit just above us. And here's the station. This is very recently built. We've got the utility vehicle here, which I'm proud of this thing. I am biased, but you know, I think it looks cool as well. My energy is low. I might just hop in for a sec actually. So yeah, we literally just finished building this. It's the nuts and bolts are there. It just needs a little bit of tidying up. It's got loads of room to store various crafts. You've got the connector that can be extended for berthing large vessels. You've got 2 external pads, 2 internal pads inside the hangar. You've got this living pod here. And then you've got plenty of storage on board the station as well. Got some solar panels. It does need power generation sorted, so something like a reactor or an engine would be a good idea to put or to add. I think we still need a gravity generator, yeah. So you've got plenty of room for whatever you want to do in here. I mean, this place is quite big. And then, yeah, we've got the living section through here, which is slightly less finished. But it's a project, you know. It's a project. Loads of potential. Loads of potential. So I'm not going to go over all the little bases that we captured and everything. You guys can go and check that out yourselves and have a play with the world. I'm going to stick it on the workshop. So feel free to pick it up where I left off and continue the journey. But I think for me, for now at least, this is where I'm going to wrap things up. Like I said before, you know, there's a lot of reasons, but as you can probably tell with the upload frequency for this series, it's just not inspiring creativity and enthusiasm for me anymore, and I want to just wipe the slate clean and start fresh. We had a hell of an adventure together. It's been so much fun, and thank you very much to everyone who's joined me and watched this channel over the years. All your support means more than you could possibly know. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Take care, everybody.